Hey there, it's Claudia. Welcome to or back to For the Love of Four. So I'm in my craft space in front of two of my shelves, and as the title has stated, it's for my 2020 reading goals. So the first goal is to get this hot mess cleaned up. Every time I buy a new book, I just go ahead and shove it into the shelf, and I say, "Oh, I'll get to it later. I will go ahead and put it in alphabetical order." It hasn't happened. And these are the two cleaner shelves out of all of them. So that first goal is to get it just re-put back in order, my creative space decluttered, and to be able to have it prepared for whenever I do have free time to utilize that time in a non-frustrated way. So I am now a student again, and I have jumped into my doctoral program, and my time is going to be used for research and things like that. So when I do have the time to read for personal use, I want to not have to try to find the book. I want them situated. The next goal is the amount of books. In 2019, I was able to read 118 books. This is being filmed on the 23rd of December, so at this time I still have about 2 books that I'm reading through. I'm hoping to get to that 120 mark, but I'm going to go ahead and call it at 118. That is 6 books over my initial estimate of what I thought I could read this year, and I'm excited for that. Knowing that my time is going to be kind of taken up between working, being a mom, and school, I am staying with that 120-ish mark, and if I go over, great. If not, it's okay, and if I don't even hit that 120, it's okay too. Now with that 120, I am separating it into 3 categories. I noticed that I was using the audiobook service a lot because it's free, and it helped with all the traveling I was doing for my oldest soccer adventure with the DA, and so I got dependent on that. And while sometimes I would open my books off my shelves to look through while I was listening, I didn't just get that chance to escape into stories, and some good stories I didn't like because I didn't like the narrator. So this year I'm going to be using the Owl Crate planner, and I'm going to be marking down TBRs, reviews, and all that in here, and I'm happy. It's super chunky, and the pages are way more towards how I would like to use a book planner, and so that stopped me from purchasing a different planner and utilizing this gift. And so the first thing I want to do is read 20 books off my shelf before the end of 2020, and these are books that have been there either for a while or were recommended to me some point in 2019, and so I will make a video. So I will go ahead and link the video I made for that 20 books before the end of 2020 down below. So along with those 20 books, I want to read another 20 off my shelf to equal a total of 40. So 40 out of that 120, I want to be in hand, in peace and quiet, curled up on a couch with a fluffy blanket and some tea and no audio. The next 40, I want to be audiobook. Now, if I choose to pull the book off my shelf to read along with the audio, that's great, but I do know that there are a few books that I want to listen to. Now, the last set of 40 from the 120 books that I want to read will be on my e-reader because I don't use it that much. And so I want to get my money's worth for this and enjoy the ability to leave my home with just the skinny boy instead of 4 or 5 thick books like this. So that's my goal, to do 40 books on my e-reader. So that's my 120, and those are my goals. I'm hoping that I get to enjoy new genres and new authors. And if you have any recommendations, please leave them down below in the comments. And if you have your reading goals situated, please share them with me. I would love to know what you're planning on doing for 2020. Thank you for joining me and my double chin and my Missy bookcases. And I look forward to getting to know you more this year. So comment below. Let's start a conversation. Take care. Be blessed.